wale watu ambao wanafanya hizi biashara ndogo ndogo.
Now, President William Ruto's dreams of Kenya becoming an environment hub calls to plant 15 billion trees by 2032 may never materialize in Kenya institutions of higher learning if Kenya institutions of higher learning do not take the lead. This has come out as it emerges that Kenya is losing about 900 billion shillings annually due to changes in climate change, equated to about 3 to 5% of the country's gross domestic product. Kenyans are now being urged to take serious the quest to protect and preserve the environment.
That's the cost of floods. That's the cost of droughts. That's the failed harvest, the lost jobs that we have lost in this country, the damaged infrastructure. If over the next 15 years nothing is done and nothing changes, we are looking at a loss of 15 trillion Kenya shillings. We have a role, and I believe that Africa is not a problem to be solved. No, it is not. Africa is the solution that is waiting to be had. We must be able to wake up, and we are, of course, the youngest continent in the world. We hold 30% of world's minerals, 60% of our uncultivated land, and the numbers go on and on. When are we going to pick all this to make it a reality?
We want to target churches. As a Christian institution, we want to target villages. As a Christian institution, we want to target even secular institutions and remind them that we have a duty to take care of our environment.
Now, a group of youth has embarked on an initiative that seeks to address deforestation to preserve the environment that has already been affected by effects of climate change. The youth started the program in their home area of Kina in Isiolo County in 2024 in order to mitigate deforestation within the region caused by joblessness among the youth. They have so far planted 6,000 trees, some which are seedlings.
In our area, there is a lot of deforestation because of joblessness. So watu vijana hawana kazi huku mtaani. So ili to get that money, wana involve in the illegal activities ya cut down the trees. So sisi tuliamua with the help of the youth tunaweza change the mind of our people.
Wengi wetu watu kama watatu tumekuwa reformist ya drugs because we have been on hard drugs. Lakini wakati tumekuja pamoja, tumekaa tumesema sasa kama vijana wacha tuungane tupande miti kwa sababu hii area miti imekatwa kwa wingi sana.
There's a small youth group that has shared with us that so far they've been able to do 6,000 trees and still counting. So such initiatives as a commission we are going to support to ensure that there is both inclusion of these members of the population and beyond that is to continue public education on what needs to be done.
Now, Kenya's banking sector has teamed up with accountants to launch a new reporting template that will standardize how banks report on sustainability and climate-related risks. During the launch event, Kenya Bankers Association CEO Raymond Molonje noted that having one common way to report on sustainability issues will help reduce confusion caused by different reporting systems around the world, making it easier for financial institutions to compare and improve operations.
From 26th, which is basically this Saturday, we are coming under very stringent new rules on the management of this false codling moth. So on one side, the EU is telling us we don't want pests to come into our space. And the false codling moth, which is now a quarantine pest regulated by the EU and the UK, is one of them. But on the other hand, we are told you have to reduce the number of molecules in terms of the pesticides that you use. There are certain classes of pesticides that you cannot use, yet we grow in the tropics. So it's a very difficult balance that we have to find between these two.
This isn't just a reporting tool, it's a big step toward making climate and sustainability part of everyday financial decisions. According to the FinAccess Report 2024, which FSD Kenya manages with Central Bank of Kenya and the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, close to 35% of Kenyans confirmed participating in climate-friendly investments.
We are happy that we have been able to sign an MOU with the Kenya Flower Council to see that this is one of the initiatives that we are going to work together on. We also have the Kenya Tea Development Agency, where we are pursuing an MOU, and very soon we'll be able to sign that.
This framework helps us to really be focused on greening. So banks and even businesses in general, we are looking at what do we need to be able to do differently with our farmers, because as even we've seen in the global dynamics, we need to get back to the basics.
Well, that story does it for Business at 1. Coming up next is Sports with Robinson Okenye.